Okay, this is unit 024686. It is going to Gatons Adventures in Louisiana. The coil serial number is SNJ7319765 We can see that the coil is in good condition. This is important that we make this video so that we keep everyone honest. This is what we expect when your core comes back, is that at least this is in good condition. The unit has been drained and it has not been fully disassembled and just thrown in the box. It's important that you pad it so it gets here in a rebuildable condition. Otherwise, we will not be able to refund your core. Very important, okay? Another thing is this face is down. So picture this unit just rolling down like this. This is the screw hole you want your oil filled up to. You want your oil filled up to that level right there, to the bottom of this screw hole right here. You don't want it coming out of here. That's overfilled. That's going to cause your seals to leak here, and if that's found, it will void your warranty. So just make sure you're aware of that. We want to show that the threads are all in good shape. Even though this side's not used, we still chase all the threads with a tap. You can see how nice and clean those are. You can see that everything is torque sealed, which means it's been tightened to specifications to make sure that nothing is going to vibrate loose. All the threads have been used and also tapped and blown out, so you're not going to have any issues with this unit. We have a testing video on this one already. Let's go ahead and turn this one around. Like I said, to the bottom of this one is where you want to fill it up to. We are including the oil with the unit. We're giving you more oil than you need, so just in case you happen to spill some, you still have enough to get a full charge. All right, there's our threads on this side, the mounting bosses. Everything looks good. There's no leakage, there's nothing at all. The only thing we have left to do is put these 4 lockup bolts on here. We're gonna do that when we right before we go to package it. And breather, everything is torque sealed. We will include an extra drain plug washer, that one right there, so that way if you when you do your first service on it, drain it, you'll have new crush washers, so you can keep it from leaking. Don't reuse these crush washers. They're one-time use. All right, nice and quiet, nice and clean, ready to go into service. You could see there's no damages. It's a really nice unit, really cleaned up well and runs well, as you can see from the testing video. So you can see there's no trace of oil or anything. There's no leakage whatsoever on this unit. It's in really good condition. So let's flip it this way so that we don't damage the connector here. Those are impossible to get, so you have to make sure your coil gets to us, your core, I should say, gets to us without a damaged connector. That's one of the biggest items on our core inspection. All right. And no big physical damages is good. Drain your unit, please drain your unit, include the breather and all the plugs. Don't disassemble it. That's really important on the core returns. All right. So that's about it for this one. We're gonna go ahead and package it up right now, right here where it sits, after we just put those 4 emergency lockup bolts in it. And that way, if you did ever have an issue, you have a way to bring it back home without overheating. That's the purpose of these bolts. And I would say 95% of the clutches that come in here don't have them, so we make the investment in having all this hardware so that you don't have to worry. You're getting your new unit with 4 new lockup bolts, just in case you have an issue, which we don't anticipate. Get a 1-year warranty as long as you honor the requirements of the warranty, such as reporting the bus unit, its VIN, its mileage, its model, and you need to make sure that you clear your fault codes on the coach if you've had electrical issues with your clutch. And it is a very advisable thing to replace the fan drive shaft, which goes right there, because that can actually cause you to have the clutch running rough and making noise. We've seen that before. where the drive shaft is ready to fail, and it's just making a bunch of noise, and then mechanics end up saying, oh, it's a bad clutch. Meanwhile, it's your drive shaft. Okay, so make sure you get our new clutch. You take a look at that drive shaft, and if the rubber boot that's around here is all torn up, it's highly advisable. It's 2023. A lot of these coaches are 2009 through 2019, so you want to be sure that you change those maintenance items, as well as change the oil in this, as specified by Prevost Tech Pubs. Also, don't just go gunning these down. This is an aluminum housing. You want to make sure that you torque them to specification, and the same here, so you don't end up cracking the case or stripping the hardware. Okay, same thing here. These only take like 16 foot-pounds or 22 newton meters. Not very much, so be careful about that. Don't set it down on the coil connector. A little piece of 2x3 block works really well here on its side. If you want to rest it down this way, it will help ensure that it's not sitting on its connector. All right, but really the best way is like you see it here. All right, so we're just going to apply a little bit of this orange torque seal to the OS4 that we just put in there, tightened up, and pack it up for shipping. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, check out the website at pravolte.com. That's PRAVOLTE.com. Thanks for watching.